Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be building and reviewing the LEGO Star Wars Yoda's Jedi Starfighter set number 75168. So this set is the first thing to come from the animated series Star Wars The Clone Wars for a little bit of time, probably since the 501st stuff, like the Z95 Headhunter and stuff like that. That may have been the last Clone Wars sets, if I am not mistaken. And so it's awesome to see them return. Now, just before I get into this video, I have recently been buying a lot of older LEGO Star Wars sets, and also, you know, I've had, like, before I started collecting, like, as a kid, like, it was one of my favorite toys, so I've got a lot of LEGO Star Wars anyway, but I've also picked up a lot of newer sets too, so I've got a bunch of LEGO Star Wars reviews coming up, like, over the coming months. This channel's going to be LEGO Star Wars crazy. And we're starting off right here with this guy. So, flicking around to the back of the box, it just shows you some of the features right there. So, let's go ahead and just get this thing open and get to the build. And here is the set out of the packaging. Now this is actually a really awesome looking craft. It was a nice fun build, and like I said, this is taken from Star Wars The Clone Wars, but we don't actually get a Clone Wars Yoda. So here is a Clone Wars Yoda minifig. And then here is the minifig that we actually get in this set. As you can see, they've used a sort of more movie accurate looking Yoda right there. So I guess it's simply because then you can kind of use it for a bit of everything. It's not really just limited to a kind of Clone Wars looking display. I do actually quite like that. And then moving around to the back there, you can see the differences in the hair on the back as opposed to this print there. The bodies are both printed really nicely. And then we also have an R2-D2, which, as you can see, sits in the back of the Jedi Interceptor. And there it is in a more close-up detail. I've noticed that in more recent versions of astromech droids, these top parts here are very kind of wavy, but this is actually one of the better ones. And as for the Jedi Interceptor itself, let's go ahead and just get this out of the way. We have two missiles right here, which you just push down on those back sections, and they're going to fire out from the front here. So there's one, and there's two, and you actually get a spare one of these as well, so it comes with three altogether. Now, just like other Jedi Interceptors, you know, this is obviously a very unique design right here for Yoda, but it still has that kind of design out here on the wings where you can move these. Now, you can actually make them perfectly straight, and you can move them together so they can kind of angle however you want, which is pretty nice, or you can just kind of try and match them up. But bear in mind that if you want to put it on the ground, these bottom two are going to go flat, just like any other Jedi Interceptor. But it does look very nice just being straight down like that. I really do like the look of that. Now you can open the cockpit. It actually has a very TIE Fighter looking front right there. So this opens up, and then the top opens up as well, and you can access the inside right here. You got a couple of red translucent pieces and a clear piece at the back there, providing a touch of detail. And there's actually no lightsaber storage in this one. In other Jedi Interceptors, the cockpit area is large enough that you can rest the lightsaber inside there. This doesn't actually have any room for that, which is kind of a shame. You do have to put Yoda's arms up, and then you can stand him right inside there. Close him up. As you can see, he's got a good space in there, and actually does still look like he's sitting down, and then you can still see him really clearly. Maybe not so much on camera because of the lights, but trust me, he's in there. You can see him. You can actually kind of see me there. Hello. And yeah, I really do like the look of this thing. The engine detail looks cool. Sticker-wise, you've got stickers right here, and then right here. And those are the 6 stickers, because it's double, you know, same on the opposite side. Those are the 6 stickers in the set. I would definitely prefer printed pieces, but for the most part, it is, you know, they look good. and there's not that many of them. This set looks really nice. The only one downside to this set, I think, besides the lightsaber, is just the fact that R2 looks really good there. You come to the back and it feels a little bit kind of open at the back here. But it just seems like a kind of design flaw, you know, just one lucky shot could just completely annihilate R2. But you know, this thing looks absolutely fantastic. Jedi Interceptors are actually one of my favorite sets of crafts from the whole Star Wars universe. You know, episode 2 and 3, those Starfighters look amazing. So lots of Interceptor reviews, and I will actually do some comparisons and everything as well, so you'll see all the Interceptors together. This thing I definitely recommend. It's Yoda's, so you know, if you don't have a Yoda minifig, or if you're just really into this style of craft, this is definitely a must-have for you. It's a really nice build. It's quick and easy and simple. If you don't like the stickers, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't change much. It's only really these details on the side right here that make a big impact. So you can definitely do without them. You know, you don't need them. Great play features and everything. I really do like this design. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a like. And if you want to see anything else from my collection, check out my Instagram. It's Homerino123, and the link is in the description below. And for more LEGO Star Wars reviews, go ahead and subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.